Hello here. This is Newbie J. Make a short video covering a few basics. All my videos aren't censored, they're not edited. So I just figured I'd let you know that. Without getting into further ado here, we're gonna go over a couple things. What is a JavaScript statement? White space. Some JavaScript keywords. How to make a JavaScript comment. Or comment on the file itself. Comment stuff out. Comment stuff in. Also want to go over naming convention. What character set JavaScript is. And that's pretty much it on this one. Stay tuned if this interests you. Alright. So, I got a basic setup here. I got it running. Here we are right here. We got a little div tag for return data, just a habit. We got a JavaScript page, a script tag pointing to a script.js file, which is this file right here, JavaScript page. Okay. We also have our link tag in here too, just in case. Well, I use it anyways. It's supposed to have it. And our title, which shows up in the page bar right there. So we got our link tag, which is our rel style sheet, our type, which is text/CSS, and then our href that points to our sheet is style.css, which is this page right here. So if you use type, you don't have to use type, okay? But if you do use it, make sure text is put first like this. If you're gonna put this, you can't just put CSS. It will throw an error. So if you use type, put text or text/CSS, or you don't have to use it altogether. You can take that right out if you wanted to. Alright. So without further ado, let's get started here. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna put it on the page just so you can see it. Okay. So do so. And there we go. Alright. So what is a JavaScript statement? Okay, so JS stands for JavaScript, in case you didn't know. Alright. Sorry, I forgot some capitalization here. Alright, so what is a JavaScript statement? JS statements are composed of values, operators, expressions, keywords, and comments. Okay. So now white space. Okay. So we're gonna do white space, okay? Now, this is a perfect example of what we're doing right now, okay? See how you notice I skipped a line right here? Alright, so let's put so we got this big space right there. Okay, that's called white space, which is space we're not using. This line right here, that's considered white space also. Okay, we're not using it. This line right here is white space. Now, if I click on this line, this would not be white space. Well, there's white space on the line, but there's something on the line, so the line isn't. But this right here, that's considered white space. From here all the way down is considered white space. Anything that's not taken. Okay? So, now if you look over at the page here, see how we got this big space? Okay, even if I save it, we still got this line here. Notice we don't have a space between them. That's the white space I'm talking about. Okay? JavaScript ignores white space. Okay, just so you know, you're gonna see that a lot. You'll have a space somewhere, but JavaScript ignores white space. Okay. Also, it's a good idea to put space around operators. Okay, reason why I'm saying that is because it makes the code neater, it makes it easier to read, and overall it just looks 10 times better. Okay, I'll show you. Okay, so alright, so we're gonna do here, we're gonna do an equal, we're gonna do a plus, minus, multiplication, and division. Alright. Now you see over here. See how there's just all bunched together? Alright, that's 5 symbols right there. Alright, so now take a look when we use space with us operators instead. You see how much better that looks? You notice how there's space between them? You can clearly identify them. It makes it a lot better. Like I said, a lot easier to read, and it just looks 10 times better. Alright, so I just figured I should show you that. We'll put that back down the size here. Alright, so now we're going to go over some keywords in JavaScript. Some JavaScript keywords. Alright. So, we're gonna have here. Alright, let's go. So we got, now this is an old one, but I'm gonna put it here yet. Yeah, anyways. And I'll explain that. Alright. So we got bar so far. And we're gonna have let. Alright. That's let. So we're gonna have now, we're gonna have constant. Alright. There we go. We got const. We'll do function. I'll fix that in a second. There's a function. And we'll do return, since a lot of people mistake that. Alright. So, yeah. I've got 3 other ones too, but these are the main ones. Let's go over this. Alright. So, what we got here, okay, is keywords here. Let's guess. Let's get some separation going here. Alright, push that down a little bit here. Alright, so. Oh man. Messing up my things here. I was in the wrong window. I hate that. Alright, sorry folks. Alright, so I got JavaScript keywords, okay, that you'll see all time in use. Okay, we have var, which declares a variable. Okay, we no longer use this way to declare a variable. Okay, this is the old way. Okay, command slash will comment that out. Alright, now we have let. Okay, declares a block variable. Okay, which basically, when declaring a block variable, okay, so say you have a function. Okay, so we'll go alright, so this might not be politically correct, okay? So we got basically a function here, okay? Let me equal, okay, is the function. Let me is the function. Now, the constant in the middle here, this is just to show you on purposes. The syntax isn't exactly correct the way I would like it, but. So now, if you wanted to see eat me, which equal 2, okay, you wouldn't be able to log, console log eat me on the outside of it, okay? You would only be able to use that on the inside. You could log it on the inside, console log it inside of it. Like if you want the console log inside of it, you can log it. Okay, but now say you wanted to do it on the outside. This won't work. This is the scope. This is the block of code. Okay. Declares a block valuable, meaning it declares the block valuable. Okay. Same thing with the constant. Declares a block constant. Okay. Which inside, if you wanted to access it, you couldn't outside of this function. Okay. So it's like basically having a box with another box inside. Okay. A smaller box inside. You couldn't access the smaller box without being inside the big box. Now, if the small box was outside the big box, you would be able to access it. Now, if the small box is in the big box and you wanted to access the big box, you could access the big box. If that made sense to you. Alright, so let's move on here. A function declares a function, okay, which basically would look like something like this. Okay, let's get rid of that here. Let's take a look at semicolons, the white space. Here we go with the white space. Another way to put it. You see the space right here in between. It isn't going to matter. It's going to ignore that white space. Line breaks. Code blocks. Let's check this out. Alright, so we got here. We got a button. We got a paragraph tag and a header tag. Right? Header tag. Paragraph tag. JavaScript code blocks are in between the brackets and bracket. Okay? Bracket and bracket. Alright, so we get a function. My function is the name of the function. Okay, so we get an ID, element by ID, demo 1, demo 2, and we're inserting hello Dolly and how are you. Okay. But you see how we're accessing my function for this? This is the code block. In here is the block of code. Alright. So I hope that helped a little bit. Okay, which right below is the keywords that we were going over. Okay. Return. Exits. They function. Okay. So I'll use this for example right here. Sometimes you won't have all this. You'll have a return and then something after the return. After it hits return, it exits the block of code. Okay. Try, and we won't have to go over that. An if is an if statement, marks a block of code to be executed on a condition. A switch is the same idea almost, just different. A block of statements to be executed in different cases. For is a block of statements to be executed in a loop, which would be the for loop. The if would be the if else, else if. Alright. Alright, so we got some syntax stuff here. What else? Expressions. Comments. Alright, let's check out some comments here. Actually, you know what? Alright, so we'll go into this to make some comments here. If you look right here at the top of the screen, this is commented out. It's just red because I have a extension that makes it red when I put an exclamation point. Okay, and it puts these dots in there telling me that's a space. Alright, so we got two things. We can comment out a line of code. Comment it out. Okay. Or we can comment out multiple lines. Okay, so what we're gonna do is here, we're gonna drop that. We're gonna drop that. We're gonna drop that. We're gonna drop all of them right down in the line. Alright. See how it's all down in the line? And then at the end, I'm gonna add another one, the same thing, but backwards. Now you see that we got the /, and then we get a star. Okay. Oops, wrong side. Here we got a. Okay, now we're good. Now, and then to close it, star, another /. Alright. So now with multiple line comments, you have to comment between the stars. Okay. See how it's between the stars? Or we do it that way. Or that way. See how it's always between the stars? That'll always comment out, as long as it's between the stars. Now, if I did it different, I'll get the error. And like I had it before, if you do it backwards, you get the squiggly line error also. Okay, that's a multi-line comment. This is a single line comment. Alright. Let's see what else we got here. We're gonna go over. Alright, so JavaScript is case sensitive. Okay. See, the thing with JavaScript being case sensitive, I'm going to show you right now, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to do last name, okay, and then last name, Camel Case, and we're going to end that. Okay, so we're going to do last name equals newbie. Okay, and then last name Camel Case equals J. Okay. Now we're going to console log last name, comma, last name with a capital N. Alright, now you look closer here. I got last name, lowercase n, okay, comma, last name with a capital N, which is Camel Case. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull up our console and let's run a debug action. Alright, now you see how I got bolt here, right? That's because I'm calling bolt. Alright, see, now this is where it comes in. I have two variables and I'm calling two different variables. If I take one of these out, I'm going to be missing a letter because they're case sensitive. The only thing different between these two variables is the n, the lowercase n and the capital N. So if I take that out and run it again, see how I only get one variable's name? Well, the variable, and then the string from the variable, which is the name. Now if I change that to a capital N, I get the opposite one. And that would be J. Okay. JavaScript is case sensitive, and that's why it does this. Alright. So, now let's check out something else. And I'm going to show you about naming conventions, which is case sensitive things. So, we're going to look here. See, there's a case sensitive. I'll show you on here. Alright, so on the page being displayed, we have the name dough. Okay. Now, over here, same thing as before. So we got last name, lowercase n, capital N, lowercase n. Okay, we're calling last name with the capital N, and that equals dough. Okay, right here's dough. Bang. Gotcha. Alright. Now, we're going to check out the Camel Case here. Alright. We're going to show a few different ways. Naming conventions. Alright. Alright, so the first one we got, okay, is the underscore. Okay, and it looks like this. We're gonna get last name, underscore, okay, underscore, okay. Alright, so see right here, the underscore. Okay, this is the underscore method. Okay. Last name underscore. Oh, I'm sorry. Last underscore name. And the other one, to as an example, is oops. I'm sorry. That's a regular M. Master underscore card. Alright. And another method is the Camel Case. And this is also called Upper Camel Case. Okay, and this looks like this. Okay, now Camel Case, which is also called Upper Camel Case, looks like this. Last name, MasterCard. Okay, capital L, capital N, last name, capital M, capital C, MasterCard. Okay, every new word is capitalized. Okay, so now we got lower camel case. Okay, and this is my preferred method to use. I like to use lower camel case. I tend to call it camel case a lot, but this one's like this. Okay. So what we got here is lower camel case. First letter is always lowercase. Okay, with the rest of the word. First word, all lowercase. Now every word after that, that's a new word, is capitalized. The first letter. Okay. Last name, capital N only. MasterCard, capital C only. First word, okay, first letter, lowercase. Second word, first letter, capital, always. Okay? Alright. And JS, JavaScript's character set. I'm sorry. JavaScript's character. JavaScript, uses the Unicode set characters. Just in case you were wondering. Alright. They use the Unicode character set. Okay. I kind of probably messed this up a little bit and butchered it. Sounds about right. Alright. Yeah. So, let's put this back to size. Looks crazy over here. Alright. So, we just went over some basic information. Nothing crazy. Ain't nothing really going on here. I figured I should just touch upon a few things. I'm going to be adding more tutorials to my JavaScript. Little by little. I hope to see some people taking a look at it. I'm trying to do stuff that is not usually found online or not updated online in tutorials. Okay, I noticed there's a lot of things missing. I'm going to try to cover everything I can. And also cover some stuff that I couldn't find while learning at school, which I'm still at school. I'm almost graduating, by the way. Hope you enjoy my vehicle. Hope you enjoy my video. This is Newbie J. Subscribe, hit the like button, please. Putting a lot of effort into this. Thank you. Have a great day.